So for this one, pretty simple. These are a bunch of football logos, the old versus the new. So for example, here you have Floramentina. I think that's what it was called. This is the old one. This is the new one. Ajax, old one, new one. Arsenal, old one, new one. And I'm basically gonna rate each one. I'm gonna compare them both together, and then I'll just toss them into the tiers, S, A, B, C, D. All right, let's get started. All right, Floramentina. The old one kind of looks like slightly childish. I don't know if that's a bit too harsh, but it kind of looks a bit whack. Pretty D tier. This one has a bit more design effort than the old one, but I still don't think it's like wow, like that creative. I'd put it like C tier. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty C tier. The old Ajax one. Holy. I'm looking at the old Ajax logo and I'm looking at the new one and I'm like, they just they decided they don't want to be as artistic anymore. It's just get a 2-year-old to redraw this and you're good. What happened? I'll tell you this much. I definitely prefer the old one over the new one. That's for sure. What happened? Why? This drawing of this man or whatever, maybe it's like some soldier or something. I don't know. This is so much better than this, no? Or am I tripping? Sometimes simple is better. We can all agree to that. Sometimes simple is better, yes. But sometimes simple just looks childish. Yeah, no. Okay, okay. Let's go one by one for this one. Now that we've assessed that the old one is better than the new one. I'd say, you know what? I'd actually say this is maybe top of B. Top of B for now, possibly bottom of A later, but I'm just gonna leave it in top of B for now. This one, I have to put it top of C. There's no way this is in the same rank as this. No way. This has to be top of C. Like the whole drawing in the middle of this man just got downgraded by a lot. There isn't even any more details in his beard anymore. Like why? What happened? He doesn't even have hair anymore. And you can't even tell that that's hair. You know what I mean? Here you can tell because it's like there's like curls and like details. And the new one you just can't tell anymore. They decided to take out the detailing of the man and just add 3 stars. Arsenal. You know what? I have to admit, I am a fan of this little design that teams sometimes add at the bottom, like this little kind of flag or ribbon or I don't know what you want to call it. I personally am a fan of it. I'm not gonna lie. If this Arsenal logo was just this cannon, like this top part without this bottom part, I probably would have said that it does look more sick than this new Arsenal logo. I still think I actually think the new Arsenal logo is a lot better. Yeah. So, yes. I think Arsenal, the old Arsenal logo, I'd still give it credit. You know, I actually like the design. I'd probably put it bottom of B. I still think the Ajax one is better. The new Arsenal one, it looks sick. And it has a good amount of simplicity. Although in terms of design, I don't think somebody worked harder on this Arsenal logo than on this one. But I definitely think it's better than the old Ajax or the new Ajax logo. So I'd put it bottom of B. The Monaco football club. You know, as someone that's not very too familiar with football clubs and football club logos, I do appreciate when a football club actually has some of their name in the logo, right? Like if it says ASM, I have no idea what the hell, what is that team? But if it says Monaco FC, you know, I know this is the Monaco team. You know what I mean? Or this is a team in Monaco or something. Now in terms of design, I do like the yellow in this one. I don't like how the new one they changed it into brown. Because this is a crown. There is no crown that's brown. You know what I mean? I actually don't. No, I know. I think like even the red, like they've taken out the red as well. I don't know what kind of decision that is. I do like the stripes being thicker though. I'm not gonna lie, and that this background has changed from white to red. That I like, but the overall design I think is better on this one. So I have to give it to the new, or sorry, to the old Monaco design, even though I don't like the ASM. In terms of ranking, I'd probably place it. It's not that hard of a design, really, compared to these ones. I'd probably put both in like C, to be honest. Better than Florientina or whatever they're called, or Florentina. Yeah, I'd probably put them both in top C or middle of C, middle of C. All right, Atletico Madrid. Dude, this is such a crazy logo. This literally looks like an army badge, like those army medals that you get. This literally looks like these are the wings or something. This is crazy. I can't even believe this. This is the biggest football team logo I've ever seen in my life. Look at all the other ones. I mean, okay, this one's pretty large, but this one is just whoever made this tier list just made it large for some reason or chose a large image. But this is crazy right here. This doesn't even look like a football club. You wouldn't think this is a football club. This is like some like video game like if you I don't know, like I'm thinking of like those old video game like action games where it's like strategy and action. Like this is, if you were on this side, this is what you would have as your team logo or team emblem even. Like I don't even know. It is quite sick though. I'd probably put it top of A. I feel like you'd get pretty intimidated if you had to go up against a team. Like if it was on paper and you just see that team's logo, you're like, whoa, who am I going up against? I'd put it top of A. I'm not gonna lie. I think the old one is better than the new one just because of how intimidating it is, quote unquote. I mean, the old one just has less features. There's no crown, there's no wings, there's no. Also, the outline of the logo is now blue. It's not yellow anymore. Does it have less stars? It does have less stars. Look, there's 1 star less here. There used to be 4 here on the side, and now there's 3. Why is that? Did someone not do their maths right? Why? What are we doing here? Taking off more stars. On the contrary, Ajax added themselves 3 stars. Atletico Madrid was like, no. We were 1 star too much. I mean, it just has less details, but I still prefer this one a lot more. I'd probably put Atletico Madrid like bottom of B. Yeah. I can't say the Ajax or any other team logo in the C tier is better than it. Bayern, on the other hand, Bayern. Okay, let's state the obvious. The new one is definitely better than the old one. Let's just get that out of the way, right? There's no discussion there. The old one generally looks like a child's drawing, and that's why I'm gonna put it in D tier. The new one is okay. I find this one is more satisfying to look at than the new Arsenal and Atletico Madrid logo, and for that reason I'm gonna put it in middle of B. I don't think it's better than the old Arsenal or old Ajax team logo, so we'll keep it there. All right, I don't know what this team's name is, but I know it's an Argentinian team. Okay, well the form of the shape of the shield is the same thing, same letters. A lot more stars on this one. I don't know what happened. How did we go from 3 to like 97? What's going on? Right? Although I do like the decision of not putting the stars on the outside and just keeping them all on the inside. Like I kind of don't like, this is one of the reasons why I didn't like Ajax new logo, because it's just like a random 3 stars on the outside of the logo, right? Like Atletico Madrid and Monaco, like the crown is a part of the logo, like you can tell it is. But Ajax and this Argentinian team, those logos, like it literally just looks like those are 3 random stars that appear out of nowhere. So I like the idea or the fact that the stars on the new logo are inside the shield. So definitely the new logo is definitely better in my opinion. Okay. In terms of design though, the old one definitely goes bottom B. Like I don't care. It's even more simple than Florentina. Now the new one's still simple, to be fair. Let's not kid ourselves. I'd put it top of C. I wouldn't put it anywhere near B, to be honest. There's more design effort in Atletico Madrid's logo than in this one. All right, Dortmund. I always like a team that has an animal mascot, you know. I always like that, but this one became so iconic. Like the new one is so iconic. I just can't imagine this logo being applied to this team. Although it's a bit more creative, I guess, in some sense. In my opinion, though, I still like this one. At least this one looks more like a football club's logo than this one. This one kind of looks like a barbershop's logo. Or like, you know when like Looney Tunes starts playing and like some line shows up? Like this is what I remember when I look at this logo. I don't remember a football club. I remember that roar at the beginning of the Looney Tunes show. This one's too iconic. Like it low-key borderline more satisfying to look at than Bayern's logo. So definitely middle B for sure. This one, the old logo, I still have to give it credit, to be honest. I'd give this more credit than this Argentinian team's logo. So I'd put it bottom B. In terms of Brentford, I would go. This genuinely looks like an emblem. The old logo looks like an emblem. I'm not gonna lie. This doesn't look like a football team. Like I get other teams have shields as their like logo, like Arsenal, Atletico Madrid, and this Argentinian team, but still, this doesn't really give off like football club logo vibes. You know what I mean? Although I do appreciate it, like the effort to put in design and something that represents the team. I'd put it bottom of B. Now, the new logo, I like it a lot more. As I said, I do appreciate a team that has an animal mascot, you know what I mean? W's in the chat for that. This one, though, a B. Is this a B or a wasp? Probably a B. I like the simplicity of it. I like that the B is center of attention. It's literally in the center of the logo. I mean, I put it like bottom B, somewhere near the bottom B. Let's look at. I don't even know what this team is. Cagliari? That's crazy. Huh. Okay, well, you already noticed a common theme between them. It's like the four faces. I don't know, or the four heads. Sorry, that's rough. Okay, we still have the blue and the red. I think here they also have this cross kind of thing in the middle. Although this is a square, and this actually took the same shape as the shield. Oh, it's an Italian team. Okay, cool. See, this is what I mean. These like mini indications that like, you know, actually show what the team is about, right? Same thing as the Brentford logo. They have all these things that represent the team and where it's from and all that stuff. I kind of like those details. You know what I mean? I think I prefer the new one more just because the detail of the four heads in the middle is like more apparent and more obvious. It catches the eye a lot more than this one. This one's just like some random dot in the middle. It is also quite satisfying to look at. Now, I'd put it. Well, I just realized I'll have a lot of other teams. Anyways, I'd probably put this in above Brentford in B. For sure. The old one, I'd put it top of C. For sure. I definitely think they're better than all of them. I don't think they're better. No, I still think the old Dortmund logo is better than this one. I definitely think so. All right, Celtic. This one. The old one looks like a mail stamp. You know what I mean? It literally looks like one of those mail stamps you put on the envelope to like say. Actually, I don't remember what mail stamps. Is it to say how heavy it is or how? I don't think it's for. No, it's definitely not for the destination. That's stupid. I think it's. Anyways, it definitely looks like a mail stamp. That's for sure. It's not too shabby. It's okay. I definitely prefer the new one though. It's more vibrant. Maybe I think vibrant is the right word. You know what I mean? This I definitely wouldn't consider it D. I'd probably consider it top of C. And the new one, I consider it bottom of B, above Brentford. This straight up looks like a mafia football club. Does this not look like a normal football club? Columbus Crew? What is this football club? I've never heard of this club. This literally looks like a mafia, right here, right here in this old one. It is kind of cool though. It just, I don't know if it represents. This doesn't quite remind me of a football club, to be quite honest. Okay, well, I can tell you this for sure: the new one definitely does not get a credit for its design. That's for sure. You know what? The new one goes in D. That's for sure. The old one I prefer over the new one, and I also would consider it. You know what? I'd consider it bottom of B. That logo looks so gangster. I can't even comment on it. You know what I mean? It's pretty good. I still think the old Atletico Madrid logo looks better. I have no idea what this team is. Its head looks like a duck, but the rest of its body looks like a bird / phoenix / bird / This kind of looks like a movie design or something, like a movie. You know when you get it like a DVD and it has a cover image. This one kind of looks like it. Again, it doesn't really remind me of a football team. I definitely think it's better than all of the ones in D, but so it's at least in C. I think I'd put it like middle, or like I'd put it in top of C. This one I'd put it extremely bottom B, like literally last in B. Okay, this team I have no idea who they are. I know they're in La Liga, but I don't know what the name of the team is. There's a bit too much going on in this logo, isn't it? Like, I can't tell if. Oh my god, this is a football. This is like I think this is the old design of a football. I just noticed this. Okay. I don't think anyone's gonna believe me when I say this. This entire time, I genuinely believed this blue part, like this dark blue part was the earth. You cannot make this up, bro. I genuinely literally just discovered or just realized that this is a football. And this, like, just because of these dashes, this entire time I thought that this blue part is the earth for some reason. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this one, it's kind of just some random stuff. Like, I really don't like looking at this logo. I think I'm just going to put both in D. Alright, St. Paul. These two logos are way too simple. I'm not going to lie. I don't like either one of them. Bottom of D, for sure. I'm going to go a bit faster just because I've spent a lot of time on this tier list. Fulham. This looks like a meat shop logo. And why is it like a police badge? What's going on here? A meat shop logo. A meat shop house. Is this a fridge? What is that? What is going on? This looks like what? No, D. Bottom of D. This is even worse. This FFC. Are you kidding me? There is nothing else that could have come to mind. Bottom of D? Now I'm getting angry. Now I'm getting cheesed, bro. Okay, to be fair, I like the old one, but that ball is atrociously drawn. If they added this ball onto this one and kept everything else from the old one, perfect logo. Other than that, I'm gonna put this like middle of C. I'm gonna put this bottom B. Also, I think I messed up the tier list. Wait. Okay, now I fix it. We're good. Okay. Girona. I have no idea where this team is from. I have no idea what this team is. Girona. Kind of reminds me of Gryffindor. I'm not gonna lie. It reminds me of Gryffindor. I mean, it's alright. It's whatever. They're both. Do you know what? No, never mind. This new one looks like a pizza shop. You have to go in D for that. How can you remind me of anything other than football? If you remind me of a pizza shop, there is something critically wrong in your logo. What are we doing? Hellas Verona? I mean, that looks like kind of a. It's an Italian team. I'll put this like maybe middle. Oh shoot, sorry. Middle B. Where did it go? Yeah, middle B. I definitely think it's better than Cagliari, and Celtic and all of them. So I don't think it's better than Atletico Madrid. The new version looks horrible. You literally just took out everything. There's nothing left of the logo. What's going on? And transparent background on everything? You might as well not be a club anymore. Bottom of D. Okay. Inter. I think I like the simplicity of the new one a lot more. The old one's kind of whatever. It's cool. I'd put it bottom of D. The new one, I'd put it top of B. Okay. I don't even know what this team is. I do appreciate this new added feature to it, the dog and horse. I don't know what animal that is. I'm not gonna try to guess anymore. I definitely prefer the new one over the old one. The old one kind of just looks like whatever. I'd put it bottom of C. It's something. It's better than Florentina and all the other ones that are reminding me of the earth and a meat shop and pizza. I don't even know what's going on. The new one's okay. I'd put it middle of B. Yeah, it kind of looks like it looks like a cool token or something. Okay, Liverpool. Okay, I said it before. I like these like when teams add these random ribbons. Like for example, this team as well. I do like the new simplicity, but more detail on the animal. Lille has to be A minimum. I think he's talking about this. Are you talking about this team, Chris? Yeah, no, you're out of your mind. No. If you're telling me this is A, then you're basically telling me that it's better than these two emblems. Or, sorry, logos. But they're not. They're straight up, they're not. I don't care, bruv. They're literally not. No, they're not. They're literally... There's so much more effort put into this one and so much more detail than the Lille... This, by the way, this is the old Ajax logo. And there's more effort put into this one than the new Lille logo. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Okay. In terms of Liverpool, I'd put the old one like bottom of B. The new one I actually find very satisfying. I'd put it top of A. I find the new one really satisfying. I don't really like the clear background, but we'll let it pass. Wolf as logo. Oh, that's a wolf. I thought it was a dog. Oh, it's a wolf. That makes a bit more sense. That flowy hair in the background. I was like, not really a dog feature. Not exactly, no. Okay. Lorient. I don't even know who this team is. Although their old logo actually looks like a token in game or something. It's like a token you spend on buying some in-game purchases. And for that, I'm gonna put him middle of D. The new one's kind of ugly too. I'm not gonna lie. I'd put it in D as well. Middlesbrough. I can appreciate the effort in the new one a lot more, to be honest. I really like the new one a lot more. The old one is okay. I'd put it like middle of C. The new one, I'd put it middle of B. Or middle of B. It's not better than Arsenal. Right there. Okay. Mill Football Club, Millwall. Okay. The old one looks pretty bad. Let's just all agree to that. It looks pretty bad. The new one, I can really appreciate the detail they've added on the line. And for that reason, I'm gonna put it bottom of B. It gets a bottom of B. Oh my god, I forgot this team's name. I know it's an English team, right? But I don't remember what the team is. This literally looks like a 2-year-old child just gave up. Well, actually, to be fair, a 2-year-old child can't draw this, but you know what I mean. It looks a bit lazy for a team logo, to be honest. I'd put it like middle of C. As you can see, a lot of these team logos are not impressing me. This one's a bit cooler, I guess. Not that much cooler. I'd put it top of C. It's really not that much to it. I don't even know what this team is, and to be honest, I don't want to know because that logo is atrocious. Lyonnais. That looks like a cute logo. I can respect that. The new one looks a lot better. You know what? The new one goes in bottom of A. I can tell you that much. I like that new logo. The old one, I put it like bottom B for sure. Okay, Paris Saint-Germain. I hate Paris, but you know, we'll be unbiased for this one. I will say I do like the old logo more, just because of this added detail at the bottom. The stadium, I do like it a lot more. Although I don't know what this random scribbling is right here. Here it's like a proper symbol, right? Like you can tell what it is. Here it's just random stuff. It's literally a plus, and it's like Pac-Man down here. I don't know what the hell that is. Nevertheless, I still do definitely like the old one over the new one. I'd put the old one in like top 3 of B. The new one, I'd put it like middle of B with the other ones. All right. Pisa. It literally looks like pharmacy logo. I don't even know how that... Are you kidding me? D. What are we doing here? This literally looks like a stack of books. They've gone from twirls to books. Are we serious? Even in the times when we're watching football and we're trying to have fun, we have to look at books. Give me a break. Anyways, PSV. I can't tell you how much I hate when teams add these random stars at the top of their logos. It's pretty annoying. Although I have to say, this looks pretty childish. This red circle with the PSV written on it like that. For that alone, it deserves the D rank. This one, if it wasn't for the 2 stars at the top, I'd say it's solid. I'd definitely put it middle of B on top of Cagliari. Rangers. I straight up don't even like this logo. I don't even have proper reasoning. I just look at it and I literally don't like it. Same with this one. What are we doing here? RCL. Is it? I don't even know what that says. They add stars when they win trophies. Chris, if that's true, tell me how many trophies. How has this team won all these trophies, bro? This team has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This team at least has like maybe 64 stars just down here. Okay, maybe that doesn't make sense. It's not a square or a rectangle, but I don't think that works. But you know what I mean? How has this team won all these trophies? That's crazy. That's insane. And all those ones at the top. No, like on top of the specifically on top of the logo. Also, this team has won 3. This team has won 2, and wasn't there another one? This team has won 5? Who is this? Wait, I need to zoom in for this one. One sec. Who is this team? Do you know who this team is? This team has won 5. That's crazy. Nevertheless, I don't think it's good enough reason to ruin the logo with it. Chris, is this good enough of a zoom, or is this too far out? No, that's too far out. I'm gonna zoom it back to 110. Okay, we'll keep it at 110. Oh yeah, I don't care that the stars show how many trophies they won. I literally couldn't care less. It literally makes the logo look so much worse. Real Madrid does not have 15 stars. There's no stars on Real Madrid's logo. There's literally no stars right here. It's a whole crown because they own La Liga. Anyways, this team, I hate their logo. To be fair, I hate Real Madrid's old logo. It looks pretty ugly. Like the pretty big disgrace. The new one, S tier. The new one is S tier for sure. Don't even talk to me. This one doesn't show, but if you go on their jersey, oh, okay. On the jersey though, it's different. On the jersey is different. Jersey is something else. But I'm talking about like strictly team logo, like that. It's just such a random thing. It's for my opinion. I don't really like it. Oh, this is Ronaldo's first football club. S. I don't care. Straight away S. Ronaldo the GOAT. Ronaldo the GOAT. Ronaldo the GOAT. Ronaldo on top. Napoli. Wow. Napoli's old logo looks actually amazing. Wow, wow, wow. How do you go from this to this? Cristiano Ronaldo. Sui. How do you go from this to this, bro? Like, this is so nice. The color, the different colors are also very well matched. I think this is like gold. This is light blue, the white. Very well placed, all that stuff. Napoli is this is a pretty nice way of like writing the name as well, like where they said it on the logo. Like the new logo is such a disgrace. I have to toss it into D. What are we talking about here? Are you kidding me? This old one has to be S. That's crazy, bro. This logo looks so nice. How do you even decide to not put it there? Or to not keep it, sorry. At least keep it the same thing and just redesign it or something like 90% of these teams. The new logo for Napoli is garbage, bro. What are we doing? I don't even know what this team is, and I don't care because the logo is actually pretty bad. West Ham, I don't like this logo at all. The colors are not coloring. D. The new one's pretty iconic. I think for me, I'd put it middle B. Wolverhampton? They're not called Wolverhampton. You're joking. No. Hold on. I know that it's something like wolf, but they're called wolves, but they're from. Oh, they actually are. Yeah, no. They are called Wolverhampton. You're right. They're called the Wolves, but they are from Wolverhampton. Who calls a town Wolverhampton? Anyways, I'd still put them in D. That's such an annoying logo. Anyways, this is the list, and to be honest, I'm pretty happy with it.